Hey, this is what I was waiting for. The flooding in Kansas City to start. Now, these small, short spurts of raindrops, I ain't even gonna say drops, these short water spurts that we are getting in parts of the Midwest is a key indicator that the rock strata, how can I say, the rock strata that's here, that's present, has lost elevation. This video is from Kansas City, Kansas. So let's check it out real quick.
Streets look like wave pools.
See?
We've lived here 30 years and we've never seen this much rain.
Others were trapped.
That man said he'd been living in Kansas City for 30 years. So that means he was 7 years old when he first moved to Kansas City. 30 years. That means I was 7 years old. Excuse me. I'm really not comparing myself to the dates of when the last flood occurred, but the whole point is, what I'm stressing, is the fact that it hasn't flooded here in 30 years. He said he never seen a flood like this in 30 years of this magnitude. That's what I'm trying to say.
Inside of their homes, unable to escape.
It's a mess. Oh my gosh, it's a mess. We got a lot of cleaning up to do.
Tonight, Fox 4 is working for you with a look at the damage.
Yeah, it looks like a large crater.
Reports of flooding not since 1993.
And that cleanup underway in Wyandotte County. Kansas City, Kansas saw upwards of 10 inches of rain in just 12 hours. Thanks for joining us at 9. I'm Bria Leff.
And I'm John Holt. It caused flash floods across the area, though not necessarily from creeks. Fox 4's Dave.
Right, because you done lost elevation. Exactly. You done lost elevation in that area. That whole area has totally lost elevation. Maybe they lost like 20 feet, 30 feet in elevation, but they have lost elevation because of the earthquaking that's occurring in Texas. The Texas fault line and the fault line that's connected to Kansas City. You guys get what I'm saying? The fault line that's in Texas is connected to the fault line that's in Tennessee. Like here on the map. Here on the map. Same thing on the map. There's Kansas City. There's the fault line that's connected to New Madrid. And then you got that adjacent fault line here, and it runs into Texas. You would say that Texas will be here. But yeah, this is a problem. This is going to be a problem for people here in Kansas City. And I'm warning you people again, like I warned you people on the map, that you need to relocate from this area because it's just not going to be safe after the New Madrid event. It's just not going to be safe at all.
Reports tonight, many of the issues stem from heavy rain, meaning clogged storm drains in low-lying areas.
Yeah, it's the same thing it did in all the areas.
Kansas City, Kansas residents
It's showing you where it's going to earthquake the most, where the earthquaking is going to be the strongest at. Texas, New Jersey, and Kansas City, and Chicago.
Water cascading into her basement.
And then New Mexico, also, New Mexico is going to be another place where it's going to be strong earthquaking. And then you got North Carolina.
She woke up a neighbor across the street where two teens were sleeping in the basement.
It's going to be in a series when the ground starts breaking up, when the New Madrid event hits.
The close to a
New Madrid's going to earthquake first, and then all these places that's flooding, all these diverse places that's flooding that we've experienced over the past week, those are the places that's going to break up first and basically be engulfed in water and sand. These are the most dangerous places that you're not supposed to be at. These are the places where you need to evacuate.
In a crumbling alley,
Kansas City,
storm or sewer drain.
Chicago.
Right now, that sewer is not functional.
Anywhere in Texas, it looks like
And
anywhere in
therefore,
Texas,
you can
New
see
Mexico,
as the landscape
and North
evolves,
Carolina. Those 5 places right there
It's a
are
river.
going to be the most dangerous places
Unified
to
government
be at during the New Magic
said
event.
clogged drains were a big issue. They spent most of the day.
Unclogging. A whole lot of,
Yeah, just like the lady said, all the emergency crews, they're going to be overwhelmed with flooding in the end. They're going to be overwhelmed. All the
That
emergency
included areas
crews,
like TCK's Turner neighborhood.
the local governments, everybody.
We found Mike Bogus trying to clear out the clay from the drainage pipe in his front yard during more rain and his home flooding again.
As you can tell, basically that guy's driveway's in my yard.
For people back at 14th and Riverview, the frustrating part, they just had their basements flood in May.
I don't know what else to do.
Relocate.
I'm at my wit's end. I cannot continue to keep pouring money into these properties like this.
It's time to go. Let the properties go. Sell them.
Here at that
Sell them to somebody that want to deal with that shit.
And, raccoons
it's going to be underwater
here right now. Now, the unified government said that its 9 pump stations all did work. All their flood mitigation systems worked as properly, and they are encouraging people to contact their insurance.
I know this area
tonight about any flooding, but they said they are documenting damage to see if they might be able to get some federal disaster relief. Yes.
Dave DeMarco, live in Kansas City, Kansas tonight. Dave, thanks. Meanwhile, Lakeside Speedway in Kansas City, Kansas will keep the cars in the garage tomorrow night. The racetrack.
You people better get ready for this event. You going like somebody told me to be prepared and keep your eyes open and don't get too distracted by the stuff you see on the news with Trump and everything. You know, it's going to distract you more and more from you not paying attention to the patterns of when this big earthquake is going to hit. Now, I've been paying attention to the patterns. I see the patterns. It's going to go. It looks like the flow of the magma. How can I say? It started in New Mexico. Then it flowed up where it started in Texas, and it's banging back and forth. Let me get the map. That'd be better. Let me get the map to fully explain this even more. You got New Mexico and Texas over here. The lava's banging back and forth in between New Mexico and Texas. And then after that, the shit slingshots up through this part of the fault line here, through Chicago. And then the rest of the pressure flows out here into New Jersey. And then it's like a circle. It goes into a circle. This is how the magma is flowing, actually. You can see the pattern in the fault lines here. The way the magma is flowing. It's flowing from Texas and New Mexico, and it's bouncing back and forth. It's flowing under Kansas City. It's definitely flowing under St. Louis and the New Magic fault line. Then the lava heads under Chicago. It's flowing under Chicago. It's flowing under Cleveland. It's flowing under basically most of the cities that's near the Great Lakes. And then it bottoms off here. It corners itself off here in New York. And then it goes down the coastline near the Carolinas, and then the rest of the lava bottoms itself off here. So it's a lava trail. The lava is eating up the ground, and it's, along with the earthquaking, and it's causing the ground to sink. So if you're, like I said, if you're in those areas that's around that fault line, you're losing elevation. You got potholes everywhere, all through your city. And that's another sign to show you that the ground is losing elevation. Potholes. If there's too many potholes in your city, you're on flat ground, you're under 1,000 feet above sea level, you're definitely losing elevation. You're on sandy rock that was created probably way after the dinosaur times, or maybe a little bit after the dinosaur days. You're basically in quicksand. When it comes to this water, when this water gets to flowing and hitting everywhere, you're basically in quicksand. That's why, like I said, if you live in those areas, it's basically time to relocate.
Posting on Facebook, tomorrow night's races are canceled because of flood damage there. Speedway says it does plan to reopen next weekend.
Stay tuned.
I'm trying to quit nicotine, but